Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Good evening, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. 2 men were arrested in Anderson early this morning on suspicion of going on a robbery spree. Christopher Howell of Frankton and William Hedgecraft of Alexandria are held on charges of robbing 3 area businesses. Witnesses at the VP on Madison Avenue, the Speedway gas station on Martin Luther King Boulevard, and the White Castle on South Scatterfield Road all described similar suspects and getaway cars. Police caught the men after a brief car chase in Anderson. It's believed the men also robbed an Alexandria gas station and attempted to rob a gas station in LaPel. Police believe Howell and Hedgecraft were looking for money to buy drugs. Over the past week, Dunkirk has celebrated the art of glass. But as Newslink Indiana's Jill Crean shows us, there's a place that celebrates year-round.
With many glass factories closing their doors, Dunkirk still celebrates its glass heritage.
It was started back in 1967, and it was to recognize and honor our 2 glass industries that we had here in town.
Aside from the festival is a little gym that's just around the corner.
Mr. Webster and Mr. Harshman started it. Mr. Harshman was a designer from Indiana Glass, and Mr. Webster was just a realtor here in town, but he loved glass. So he started it, and he started begging people to give him glass, donate glass, loan glass, and it just kept building.
With more than 6,000 pieces, there's much to look at. There are a few must-see items.
We have a set of dishes that was made by Mr. Hilly for his daughter. It was the last thing that he did before he retired at Indiana Glass. And we also have the cup plates, which were donated by Mr. and Mrs. Ellis, and there's over 1,000 of them. They're beautiful. We have a lot of stained glass windows.
In Dunkirk, Jill Crean, Newslink, Indiana.
Now the Dunkirk Glass Days continues through Saturday with events held throughout each day. Now here's a look at the Newslink Indiana forecast. You may need to pull out an extra blanket tonight. It will be chilly. Look for the low of 51, and there's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow will be a beautiful day with partly cloudy skies. However, it will still be cool, a high of 72. And looking ahead at the 5-day forecast, it will warm up a little bit each day with temperatures hitting 80 by Monday. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us at 10:57 for more news and get local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.